Hello, we are going to go ahead and do problem number 21. So basically this array gets fed in and we're going to be dealing with that. So let's start off. It looks like I will go from 1 up until less than length minus 1. Which one's length minus 1? Well, it's the last item in the array. So which one's position 1 though? Well, that's 0, 1. So I'm going to actually just place my I right here. Let's just see what happens. So I will never go up until length minus 1 because it's less than length. So I will never land here, okay? Just keep that in mind. I will never land on the last variable. So let's look at this. Ri just means if the item of the array at position I. So is that item mod 3 equals 0? Well, basically this is just saying mod is after I divide by 3, what's the remainder? If I say mod 3 equals 0, that's just saying, oh, it's divisible by 3. So let's look at this. Ri is 9 divisible by 3, or is 9 mod 3 equal to 0? I think yes, this is true. We also need to check, because it's an AND statement, we need to check to see if Ri plus 1 mod 2 is 0. In other words, the item at I plus 1 is the next position. So I plus 1 is really looking at the 10. Let me write that a little better. The I plus 1 is really looking at position, the number 10. So let's look at this. Is 10 mod 2 equals 0? And in other words, if it's mod 2 equals 0, that means it's an even number. This one's true too. So because that's true, Ri plus 1 becomes 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. In other words, we are going to change the item at I plus 1 to 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. And let's just do that now. So the 10 changed to this 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 figure. Great. Now we just go on. So we I plus plus. Let's go ahead and change the I. It will now be promoted up 1. So this is I. And now the 15 is the I plus 1. So I is now where the 10 used to be, but it's now 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. And I plus 1 is 15. So let's check again. Is the item at position I mod 3 equal to 0? Well, let's check. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 mod 3 is 0. And is 15, which is I plus 1, is that 0? Well, in this case, no to both of them. So it's just, nope, that one's not true. Neither is that. So we don't do anything. Now we I plus plus. So that means I gets promoted, which means I plus 1 will also change. And now we check again. So is the item at I, which is now 15 mod 3, is that 0? Also is 21 mod 2 equal to 0? Well, let's look at this. 15 mod 3, yes, that is equal to 0. But 21 mod 2, no, that is not 0. So once again, don't change anything. So we will now promote I upwards to the next position, and I plus 1 goes up here. Notice that I is still not less than length minus, it still is less than length minus 1. So we're doing okay. It's just that I cannot land on the length minus 1 position. So with this one, we just do this again, is Ri, which is 21 mod 3 equal to 0, and is Ri plus 1, 8 mod 2 equal to 0. Well, let's check this out. 21 mod 3 is 0, so this is true. 8 mod 2 is 0, so that's true. So now it says to change the item at position I plus 1 to 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So I changed that 8 to 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. And since I is not, and if we promote I, it will no longer be less than length minus 1. So basically, the array that gets returned, and you can tell an array gets returned because it says return int bracket bracket, it's going to get returned. It's just going to be pretty much the same array, but the 10 got changed to 11111, and the 8 got changed to 11111 as well. And that's what you get. And that's it.